So how did it, like when you started in staging, so you guys made a pretty big splash right away. Like, why was that? Like, I understand, like, we can see that, but for the people that don't notice, like, you guys have done very, very well. I'm not your only realtor. I'm actually one of your smallest, clients, I guess you say. You have some big names under your belt. How did that happen? How's it transition? How's it changed? Like when you first start out, how did you get momentum and where did you start and how did it start?
Funny enough, there wasn't a process to how we started. I think we just jumped in head first and we started building our inventory fairly quickly. And it was predominantly like what we could get for the next project.
That being said, like, where did you find clients? Like, were you reaching out to realtors? Were you saying, hey, we're going to want to try us out? Or were you just going on Instagram? Well, like, how did that start?
We were really fortunate to enter at a time when the market was at an all-time high. It was soaring. There was business coming from everywhere and anywhere. And we started on social media. We were very comfortable with that from the blog. Mm-hmm. Natalie was still taking our photos of our stages. It was also a niche market where our design style, our staging style, wasn't broadly adopted just yet.
And what would you classify that style?
I would say it's like fairly modern, but yet still very warm.
Yeah, so we were hitting that right demographic that was purchasing at the time. So young families, 30 to 40s. There's a lot of traditional styling out there right now in the staging world. And we were a departure from that. So there was a handful of people in the city who were doing it really well, but to serve the entire market, and you know how many realtors, what is it up to now?
There's 70,000 realtors in the Toronto Real Estate Board, and we just heard over 95,000 in Ontario itself.
Yowza.
So if you imagine there's a handful of us that are doing one specific aesthetic, so really modern, really warm, really catering to these demographics that we're keying in on, and not so many others. So we were in demand right away. Mm-hmm.